We're about to hit the inconceivable number of 350,000 people dead in this global moment. I say inconceivable because it's difficult to think of 350,000 people dead over a period of 10 or 12 weeks and think of it as a real number, a real figure. The only way to make it real, I think, is to think of one person, one dead, loved person, and to then magnify that number, to multiply it. That's how you make it real. Because each of those numbers was a living human with everything that goes to make humans alive. This is a poem called The Haunts, and it's dedicated to one dead person. As starlight, as ash or rain, as a smear on the moon, as a tree, a small tree, say a champakali, as a leaf or a man impersonating a leaf torn into shreds and fed to the wind, as the smell of a small dead animal, as a tremble on the stair, a mouse or air, a tear, a heave, as fear glimpsed from the window of a plane, as a telepathic ginger cat, a slit of moonlight that enters the locked house and leaves its stinking spore on each locked room, as a boat on the Moatapura River about to leave its load of 2 children and a woman in the monsoon current. And if the river had taken them, how much pain would it have made? How much would it have saved? As my mother, trying to push the monstrous head out from between her legs. As the god that swaggers the top floor of my spirit, or the ghost that twists in the basement, or the slave that inhabits the middle. As the inconsolable soprano nearing the end of Ave Maria. As a cherry red Stratocaster Elite found in a pawn shop in Vancouver and bargained down to $800. As bad heroin in a deli alley, pink pill crushed up and sold in a twist of paper, snorted hungrily for no pleasure. As a woman, again and again, whose hair curls, whose mouth moves, whose eyes well like yours. As a figure by the side of the expressway, urging me to crash the car in a voice so calm and so wise, it took every shred of sanity not to give in. As good heroin in Zurich. As a bloated white face on the ceiling of a borrowed room, talking to me all night in words I am too high to understand. As a violin creeping through the trees in front of Humboldt University, and I understood music as the hunger that eats those it stokes. As the careful lizard that patrols my brain. As the dazzled bird who steals gems, junk, whatever comes, to build. And what did I build but a house of dust? As the ritual between newlywed insects. As an insect, horned, shivering, convulsed, tiny Tyrannosaurus throws. As the white of my beard, whiteness beyond snow or stupor. As the abandoned child you were, who said goodbye to wind and water, stepped into the opposite of air, said no to earth blood, said stop to body blood, arrived as white shadow without features or desire, as a drop of sacrificial oil, made your atoms integrate, tumbling, dripping under in your hurry to enter the kingdom of eternal life. As illness, as liver disease, and the river of red wine that cures it, as the black grape that made the wine, as disease, as a black burn on the leg that appears overnight and stays for years, as an unexplainable lump on the breast or the shoulder, as an inability to breathe, as the sound of someone choking, someone close crying softly in the night, as a dead girl with blood-red lips, blood-red eyes and cheeks, blood-red wrung neck, as crematorium smell of camphor and meat. As whatever you want, just come back. Thank you.